I feel so helpless.
I feel so helpless right now. I can't figure this out.
Oh no!
Now that I hit record, he's not cooperating. Bad droid. Yo, May the 4th was over 2 months ago, and I had the privilege of going to Disneyland After Dark Star Wars Night. It was my first visit to Disneyland in California ever. Never been to Disney World, but I did get to go to Disneyland Japan and Disney Sea, but they don't have a Galaxy's Edge there. So here at the Star Wars Night, I picked up the Galactic Archives series C-3PO Head, which we'll be unboxing today. If you have any Galactic Archives series products, let me know what you got down below. I saw at Star Wars Night they had the mouse droid, and online I've seen that they have the Kylo Ren red Kintsugi helmet and dagger and a few other things. So let me know what you got down below. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Checking out the box from the front, you have C-3PO, of course, a little profile view, and then on the other side you got his naked view. His parts are showing. And then on the back you have kind of a breakdown of how things go down and a little history of C-3PO if you don't know who he is. All right, let's pop this open. Forgot to cut the sides. All right, nice little instructions. Very well packed with the formed plastic. Look at that. Before we activate this droid, why don't you guys activate the like button if you're enjoying stuff like this. That was lame, I'm sorry. Wow, this thing is hefty. Dude, look at that. After just like seeing other people's reviews and then seeing this thing and like on my own in person is amazing. Look how shiny that is. This is beautiful. Wow. Holy moly. This thing looks great. Okay. All right. So, instructions show to plug it in for it to work. And then you touch his head. Let me lay this down for you. You touch his head like right here, and that will go through voice things. And then you unscrew these pieces here in order to access his face to show his parts. So his front plate, back plate, and neck pieces come off. And then you can switch a wire on the inside to make him Sith. All right, let's do that. Let's go ahead and access his face. Others have not had this much trouble. There we go. All right, y'all. Let's do a face reveal, like Optic. Bam! Look at that. That is amazing. How do we take this off? From the bottom? Yep. Just lift up from the back. All right, let's get ready to break this on camera. There we go. Oh, also these neck pieces come off. Very cool. There's that purple wire right here that we switch. There's the ports. And then you should be able to touch his plate up here.
Is my head on straight?
Wow, that sounds amazing. That's a really high quality speaker.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Sounds a little off.
Oh no! Oh, I'm so confused. We seem to be made to suffer. It's our lot in life. Oh, I feel so helpless. Shut me down. guts are showing.
Ha!
My goodness. Sir, if you're not been eating me, I'll close down for a while. What's going on? Turn round. I can't see.
Chewbacca, I can't see. All right. So that's what he looks like. There's plenty more. He says so many phrases. I don't know how many there are. There's got to be at least over 14 or 15, something like that. Like most others have said, it's not weathered really at all. It looks like they maybe tried. There's like some kind of paint striations on the inside, but not much. And let's throw on a faceplate just so we can see what he looks like with his lit eyes. He's not working for me right now. I don't know if everything has to be on, including the neck pieces. Like, it seems very like solidly put on there. Let's try again. Oh wait, maybe.
Take care, my little friend. Protocol? Why, it's my primary function, sir. I am well versed in all the custom. Is my head on straight? Sir, my first job was programming binary load lifters, very similar to your evaporators in most respects. I feel so helpless.
I feel so helpless right now. I can't figure this out.
Oh no! Oh, I'm so confused.
I'm so confused. I don't...
I've had them.
This is horrible.
Thank goodness. Shut me down.
Shut me down. How about...
I don't like the look of this.
It's much louder with his face off. Ooh, this feels metal. Yeah, it's got that little tink sound to it. I feel like it has to be some sort of metal in order for it to operate by touch. Now let's switch this here. Ooh, can't really see on camera.
Oh no! Where am I?
See what he looks like without the lights on. Well, on camera they look a little orange.
The Emperor's Wayfinder is in the Imperial Vault at Delta 36, transient 936, bearing 32 on the moon in the Endor system. From the southern shore, only this blade tells.
That's so cool. I think it only says this phrase.
The Emperor's Wayfinder is...
Okay, now let's go back and see what he says.
We're doomed.
All right. Let's put his face plates back on and see what he looks like fully dressed in the dark. All right, so this is what he looks like in the dark, fully clothed. So for me, I can't seem to get him to work like with one touch. Sometimes it takes two. It's very off. Other people have had a really easy time getting him to talk, but for me, it's kind of hit or miss. It's mostly miss right now. What's going on? Now that I hit record, he's not cooperating. Bad droid.
Take care, my little friend.
I don't understand. I wonder if you have to like let go.
Hello, I am C-3PO Human Cyborg Relations. How might I serve you?
Isn't that cool?
I feel so helpless.
You just move his head around while he quotes. It's very cool.
I've had the most peculiar dream.
Super cool. Anyways, let's get these lights back on and talk a little bit more about this. I paid $99 for this on Star Wars night. I think originally it came out at like $130, $150 or something like that. I think for that price, it's...
I am C-3PO Human Cyborg Relations. How might I serve you?
I think it's totally worth it. $99 is a great deal. $130 is not bad at all for what this is. I mean, super accurate. Like, the shine they got on this plastic is amazing. And then for people to go over and weather it and, you know, make it look in movie is also amazing. So would I spend the money on this again? Absolutely. I think this was a great buy. I'm happy to have this in my collection. I may have to weather it myself because I don't want to continue to shine this thing like a bowling ball. I'd say for display purposes, this probably is like 10 out of 10. For light and sound, I would say sound is probably like a 9. Sometimes it's an 8.5 just because of some weird sounding phrases, but it sounds like they pull them directly from the movie. Lights, I mean, you couldn't see it on screen, but the red looks super creepy and goes perfectly with that voice of the default settings of 3PO. Talked about the value. The value is amazing, so I'd give that a 9 out of 10. Obviously, I think it's better at $99, but this thing is hefty. I'm getting tired of holding it. Overall, I give this thing a 9.5 out of 10 with like the little nicks that I gave it. It's such a beautiful piece. I mean, whether you love 3PO or droids, this thing is damn near perfect. If you don't mind just leaving it on the shelf for display, I think this is going to be a great addition back here on the shelf. If you enjoyed this unboxing, consider subscribing if you're not already for more Star Wars treasure hunts. And if you already own this droid, let me know how he fits into your collection. Thanks again for coming to the Outpost Treasure Chest. I'll see you in the next one. Optic out.